Hello one and all, this is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in today's PC building simulator video. We are taking care of a couple more customers. Now we've got two PC builds ready to be done. We've got two different budgets as well. This guy can only spend $1,700 on a PC plus the 30, but we're not going to be including that. That's $1,730, so we're on budget on that one as well, which is good, and we'll accept that PC. And we had this guy who we had to build a PC for $800 that could play League of Legends, and we've got that as well. So what we are going to do now is we're going to go home, we're going to have a drink booze, and we're going to come back the next day and we're going to build these PCs. We've also got one to diagnose and make sure that we've got the right parts as well. Should be fun.
One nap later.
Okie dokie jokey mokey. So we've got two builds we've got to do and some diagnosis and some bits and pieces. So if we get this one first, this is the one I believe that overheats, and if it's the overheating, then that means the power supply is knackered. Or yeah, actually I think this is the one. What we'll do is we'll go and read the emails when we've cleaned this up. Right, we'll take the case. So this is Fluffy Adrian. What a name, Fluffy Adrian. Not that one. Not that one. Fluffy Adrian. Can you make some repairs for me? You'll need to diagnose what's wrong. I've been playing whatever and the PC will just restart. Sounds like his the power supply is actually gone. I think that could be the problem. So we did buy a power supply just in case. Right, so first off we'll remove... Let me just pull up the cable. Let's get this off first. So I think this is fine. So what we're doing, we're just going to bang some thermal paste on it as well. We'll put the cooler in as well. Oh, I've just seen something. Oh, I think I've just seen something I didn't buy for another PC. So that's going to be fun. Right, stick that in. Cable that on. So this computer is randomly turning itself off when it gets to a certain heat. Now it could be the fact that it could have just been the thermal paste, but you know, we'll take our chances. We'll change the power supply first, and then we'll be okay. It's all good. It's all good. So if this is sounding any more clearer or better for you guys, actually, let me know in the comment section below. I'm now using something which NVIDIA have just invented, or I say invented. Literally, it is called it's called RTX Voice. And there is literally no noise in the background, so even if I'm banging on my desk you won't hear that, and I can bang on my desk the whole time and you won't hear a single thing, which is amazing. I love the fact this technology now exists. NVIDIA have done it again, and it's a game changer. If you're a streamer, if you're doing videos in a noisy environment, this one is definitely for you. So yeah, if you're using an RTX card, congratulations and welcome to RTX Voice, because it is so worth the update. At the moment it's in beta, and I'm so surprised by it. Okay, next on the agenda is this PC. We have now got to remove the the actual power unit, because they fried the unit, which was amazing. I'm not even sure how they've done it. I'm not going to really ask any more questions, but they are a fan of this certain type of the actual power supply. So we bought, they had the Silverstone NJ520. We bought a Silverstone N5J20. It's all good. So that's where we're going for this one. We're literally just replacing this one in. We need to replace the RAM as well, because I'm pretty sure they fried that. So we can replace the RAM. So this was a RAM memory. So they had the DFL motivator, 8 gig, and so I decided to just upgrade them. So now they can have a 8 gig. Oh no, because I think that's for another customer. Give me a second. Let me just try and think of where I was. So that's for the cheap customer, the one that can't afford them much, and I think we're just going to replace it with 16 gig in this one. So there we go. Missing cables? Not a problem. Actually, before we go, Fluffy, you didn't give a damn about who? This one needs fixing. Do I like cable modding? I'd love some black plastic. And there we go. She's finished. It's all good, all good. Right, so these are the two builds. This is the, I think that's the cheap. This is the cheapy one. So this is the cheap one. This is the expensive one. So that case is like $200. That case is like 40. That's the difference between both these builds. well, and the components. So what we'll do is we'll build the cheapy one first. It's literally all the parts that we're not using in any other. Now I think I bought the cheap cooler for this guy, but I didn't buy a cooler for the other one. Now we had about 35 bucks left, so we can buy a cooler. I'm not sure if this one's going to be good enough for his computer. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm going to get an email back and saying that the computer's crashed. Please help me. But we'll see how things go. So let's go to the bottom. If we buy the cyborg, I mean it's 20 bucks. We should be okay. We need this now. Unfortunately, it means we have to pay 100 to get it here. Next second delivery. Fantastic. Right. First off, motherboard. So as you can tell, the two differences. One of them for resale value is the $80 one. That's 200 bucks for a motherboard. The more Tony is the cheapy one, so this is going in the cheap build. Alright, so he wanted, because this guy is using Intel, we could only get him an i5 66K because budget. 800 bucks to build a PC. You'll see that little thing on the right hand side is just going to be like this. I hope is just going to be just shy of 800. We should be completely fine. So CPU core, it doesn't matter which one I'm putting in because they're both the same. It's all good. We'll stick the cable in now. So we went with the cheapy RAM for this for one guy because it was cheap, and then the other guy can afford it. And the other guy had a $1,700 budget. This one is not as much. As you can see by graphic card standard as well, we've got the RX 570 compared to the GTX 980 Ti, which is the best graphics card at the moment. So yeah. There is a mass difference between which build we're doing here. So this is an orange cable setup, which is nice. I actually like this. It works quite well with the computer itself, and it highlights where you want it to highlight. So that can go there, that can go there. That's brilliant. Okay, so he's only got one case fan, which is a downside. It's going to drag a bit more heat through it. We're at 795 bucks, and there were $5 remaining. Well, that's how good it was to stick this together. Because man, that was a tight budget. 800 bucks to build a computer that can build that game, and I had to cut a few corners. I mean, I could have cut one more, like a few more off with the RAM and stuff, but to give the build that a little bit extra, you know, I mean, the build is good enough. It says it's incomplete. What have I taken off that won't let that? This is what happened to me last time when I did this. Like this bit here. Just the flap on the back. That's all it was. The same thing that happened to me last time. So this, the PCI, the actual slot is it's just a flap. It's not anything else. So that's that build done for Ollie. Now we've got the big expensive build, which is going to be a little bit more, but you're definitely going to see the difference in performance when it comes to what we're putting into this machine compared to what we did with the cheaper one. Okay, so just going to check the computer of it because we're working for C Shaw now. This is the guy he's got the money to do this. He's a Seagate fanboy, which that's ironic considering Seagate. There we go, Seagate Barracuda. Oh yes, we thought about this straight up. So I don't think there was anything else Seagate I could have possibly bought really. I mean, processors, cooling. I don't think. Let's just go with Seagate. Okay, so we're going Seagate. Nothing. So Seagate Barracuda drives. Literally, this is what we're chucking into his computer anyway. All good. Nothing whatsoever. Fantastic. So we're just making sure. This guy should be happy considering we're going to be putting 2 hard drives in there anyway. And yeah, so we're using the Aorus board. We are using the NZXT S340, which is the Razer case, as you can see, and the Gigabyte GA AX370 Gaming 5, which is the motherboard. Now, Aorus, I actually like Aorus personally because I actually use this brand myself, which is what I like. This is just, I think it's just personal preference at the end of the day. It's all good. So basically, this machine is like way overpowered to what this guy actually wanted, but it will come in just around his budget, which was 1,750 bucks. And we're at 170 off. So I don't think there's anything else I need to add. So okay, so power supply done, storage done, graphics card done, memory done, motherboard done, CPU cooler done, and the processor is in there as well. And now it doesn't matter about the cables. Now, being that this is a Razer case, so it's green. There are green elements to this. We're going to go green. It just has to be done. If you're working with one specific brand like Razer, and their main accent color is green on a black case, This is designed and inspired, so the cables are going to be matching. I forget about the PCI lock more than I forget about anything else. So that's going on, that's going on. It's all good. And install, no, not install, actually, well, saying that, yeah, we need to put the USB drive in. Then we need to plug the cables all in. Cables. And voila, power on. And this will be a lot quicker than the other guy's PC, so. Oh no. Oh no. Just killed it halfway through its booting process. Cables. Alright, so we're just going to cable this up now. This will be the last part of what we need to do for this computer. So what I'll do is I'll spin that around, turn the power on so we get the logo in there as well. Hate the head button. There we go. So she is on, she is working, it is all good. And now we're done. So that's a gaming PC. We were given a $1,750 budget and we spent $1,600. Now there was a couple of things on there we did screw up on, like the motherboard. We bought the wrong motherboard set, so we sold that, or we bought sold the other one. We bought the wrong cooler, so we can sell that as well. Inventory, all good. All right, so let's collect. Let's see what we're going to earn from this. So this is Ollie who bought a new PC off of us. We built it for him, so it's all good. 5 stars, Bongo review, get in. So we're making money now. This is it. We're making money. Ollie, you're done. Congratulations, bud. So Fluffy, diagnose and fix, all good. 5 stars. I had no idea what was wrong with the PC. They fixed it. New parts, top job. 5 stars. That's what we like to see. 5-star ratings. Oh crap! We can get rid of that one because that's garbage. This was the one that his rig needed fixing, so we can collect on that. Oh, they put a working PS in here, but just ignored my budget. Did we? Oh crap! That was my bad. Right, so I screwed up on that one. I swear I only spent $300. Very sorry, dude. And Seashore. This was the guy who had a big budget for and all good. So we did alright on that. We screwed up once, and I actually fully regret doing that now. That's a bit of a shame. We got all this new stuff now. So we've got the mainly MSI, MPG, Sakura. They are cases. Are they cases? Or are they power supplies? I'm going to have to look these up, I think. New parts. Cool. Cooler Master, Master Air. We've got a Cooler Master, Master Liquid. Oh, okay, we're in liquid building as well now. Cool. And Asus ROG Strix Radeon RX 557 OC edition. So guys, I want to say thank you very much for joining me. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification mark below for all other updates, and I'll be back here with a brand new video or whatever else I do on this channel. Till then guys, peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. Goodbye for now.